Every time I close my eyes, I wake up feeling so horny.
No bars off. Huh. Yeah. MCs take no bars off.
Oh man. Yo, we back. No bras on.
No bars off, no bras on. Yeah.
Sherrod Khalis, aka Shy Stimuli.
Ballwork Brown, aka I want to quit today. Not this.
Your boss got you.
Yo.
Got you. Is he your boss, supervisor?
This nigga is aggravated. Yeah. He might watch. He'll DJ too on the side, so let me chill.
No, we love you, bro. We love you, bro.
Yo, this guy.
We love you, bro. But, we close to retirement. But anyway.
Yeah, man. We're on the heels.
Yeah. Shout to the set, expanding.
True, man. The set looking nice out here, bro.
We got to stop at some point before it just looks like hip hop.
Hey.
Threw up on the wall.
Hey, this is what we're here for, you know. We just trying.
Yo, Barbarians, what up, man? 25 years.
Son, this is 25 years.
Anniversary March coming up, man.
Jesus.
I'm not good at math. You a math person. It's really 25, is that
25,
right?
97.
Fuck,
That
man.
is, it's not even fair. Like, to even think that it's been that long.
Ah, boy. Yeah, and shout out to my hard to earn people. Bonsu's the one that called me with the news, man.
Hard to earn, bro.
Yeah, hard to earn, no bars off. We a fam.
Y'all better watch it.
It's coming, man.
Voltron is forming.
Yeah, boy.
Be afraid.
Yeah, shout out to what they do.
Be very afraid.
Saluting albums, reviewing albums.
Yeah.
We take the words from the albums
and
just uplift them.
That's all.
So if you're with us, Barbarian, subscribe.
Hey.
You know, this right here, man.
I don't even, son, this is...
We could have went anywhere in the world.
Anywhere in the world with this.
We could have went anywhere in the world with this guy.
Man.
And we will.
Yeah, this is definitely not the last time.
Our Brooklyn bias will come into effect when it comes to the greatest.
It will be in full force.
Yeah.
When we speak of this man.
Yeah. So I know how y'all like to do. Y'all like to pit people against people.
Yeah, you know.
We big up Jay. I see
somehow
Nas
gets in the comments. So, but yeah, you know.
We big up Big. It's gonna be a whole lot of pop.
Oh, a whole lot of power, you know.
Yeah.
Hey.
We don't care. We bigging up everybody. Until y'all get used to how this channel was run, it's a saluting platform. It's love. It's not initial reaction. It's roses, flowers, it's dandelions, all that.
Roses.
But
no beef here, bro.
Man, this one right here, like I said, we could have went anywhere.
Yeah.
Off of this album, 25
We
years.
we actually had to debate where we were gonna go because there were a couple of directions we could have went in.
Yeah.
But you know, it's like really like like you're not gonna pick a bad one. You're like, oh nah, not that one because
right.
with this guy,
man.
Yeah.
I think the only reason I probably suggested this is because I listened to it and it hit me.
Sometimes music has a tendency to do that.
Yeah, it hit me, and I just, oh man, I don't know. It's like, how do you create something at that time?
At that time,
and it still resonates today.
Son,
I don't get it. I don't get the gift that some of these people have. Yeah,
resonate is one thing.
That's one thing. You're right.
To still be relevant and or for the slang to not be dated 25 years later is immaculate. Like that's something that is a skill. Like that's a talent.
It is.
To not make songs sound dated and or of a certain era.
Right.
These songs are 25 to 26 years old.
Yeah.
Like this is a whole generation that we've crossed. That
yeah.
Like right now, you can walk up to, like, just think about this. Right now, you can walk up to a 24-year-old and say, hey, who is this guy? They might be like, who is that? I don't know.
No clue.
It's scary.
It is, but it speaks to the art craft, the way that this art form has lived beyond the artists. You know?
Yeah, most times.
Yeah, and that's something special because we didn't see hip hop necessarily lasting this long.
Of course.
You know, a lot of people didn't see it because of it's the lack of rhythm or harmony within the vocals. So they was like, this is
it was a fad. Yeah, you know.
But it's here, man. It's
Man.
here, and it's taking different form and different shapes. And I'm just happy that we're a part of saluting the parts that we like. So
Yes, sir. Yes.
I'm gonna play this song, and we're gonna talk about a couple of verses, not everything in there, but we're just gonna touch on some things.
Yo.
Pause and
This is.
just enjoy it.
Yeah.
You on top, motherfuckers just wanna bring you down. Motherfuckers don't even know you, they don't like you.
I dream filthy, my mom and pops mixed me with Jamaican rum and whiskey. What a set off, should've pushed them dead off, wiped the sweat off. Cause in this world I'm dead off, squeeze let off, then sped off. Ain't no shook hands in Brooklyn, army fatigue, bring fatigue to enemies. Look man, you wanna see me locked up, shot up. Mom's crotched up over the casket, screaming bastard, crying. Know my friends is lying, y'all know who killed them, filled them with the Lugers from their Rugers or the desert. Dying ain't the shit, but it's pleasant, kinda quiet. Watch my niggas bring the riot, giving cats the opposite of diets. You gain 30 pounds when you die, no lie. Lazy eye, I was high when they hit me. Took a few cats with me, shit, I need the company. Apologies in order to Tiana, my daughter. If it was up to me, you would be with me. Sorta like Daddy Dearest, my vision be the clearest. Silences so you can't hear it. Competition still fear it. Shit, don't ask me, I went from ashy to nasty to classy and still.
That's not all, MCs have the gall to pray and pray for my downfall. Pray and pray for my downfall. Pray and pray for my downfall.
This goes out to cats, fingers in the ass again. $50 half a men, daydreaming, fuck around, get wet like semen, your whole teaming. Be more gone to Freeman, I took the creaming, moved to new places, new faces, fuck the screw faces, cause when I flip, I make the papers. Dangerous, we good fellas, niggas can't bang with us, try to do me. My crew be unruly, some old school cats that call gats toolies, call blacks moolies, think it's cool to smoke woolies and fuck without rubbers. Specialize in killing wives and grandmothers. Who you trustin'? Shit. When Frank start bustin', Frank start something. Killing you gently. God meant me to push a Bentley. Me and Sean Combs taking broads home. On the phone with the chip. With these Cristal chicks. About to make our own porno flicks. My life's the shit.
Yo,
I'm
man.
just gonna stop there because
Son.
I just remember again college.
Son.
And us breaking down these lines in the dorm room as if we were in a class.
Son. I'm still trying to wrap my brain around the fact that this is a 24-year-old, maybe 25 at the time.
I don't even think because this came out.
This is 96. This was
yeah,
96.
It was 25.
It was 25.
Yeah, this is leaked on the mixtapes probably that summer, 96, before the album dropped.
To have this type of flow control, like music control, like just to be able to meld yourself into the music the way he does. There are 40, 50-year-old people that can't do this.
The
But
knowledge, though.
The knowledge, the vocabulary.
Vocabulary.
From a high school dropout.
My moms and pops mixed me with
Jamaican rum and whiskey. Very easy to just say, my mom's Jamaican, my pop's from the South. Very easy to say that. I dream filthy. My mom's and pops mix me with Jamaican rum and whiskey. Huh. What a set-off. Like this is the beginning.
25.
Jamaican rum and whiskey. What a set-off. This is what you're thinking at 24, 25.
I don't I don't know, man.
Listen, man.
I was thinking some really dark things at that time, but I don't think.
Not this.
No,
Not this.
To then talk about kind of foreshadowing his demise almost. Like,
Son.
it should have pushed him dead off, wiped the sweat off, because in this world I'm dead off, squeezed let off, the Benz sped off.
Son.
Ain't no shook hands. I don't. The man was murdered in California. A car shot up the joint and then sped off, man.
Son.
To say army fatigues bring fatigue to enemies.
Look, man. Like, and we're talking army fatigue in terms of their dress.
Yep.
But bring fatigue is like,
Yeah.
this is the end.
Yeah. To bring fatigue to enemies.
Son.
Look, man.
You want to see me locked up, shot up, mom's crouched up over the casket, screaming bastard. So crying. This shit almost follows no format. Like, this shit is just like,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's just
you want to see me locked up, shot up,
there.
mom's crouched up over the casket, screaming bastard, crying. Know my friends is lying. Y'all know who did this. Y'all know who killed them, filled them with the Lugers from their Rugers or their deserts. But listen, the darkness in the line to say dying ain't the shit, but it's pleasant, kind of quiet, son.
What? Like,
how does your mind even go that far at this age?
You're foreshadowing your mom's screaming at the casket, telling your friends that
y'all know who did this. Like, why?
At 20, you may be thinking you could die from natural causes. Maybe you could die from a disease. You know you're gonna get shot.
Dying ain't the shit, but it's pleasant, kinda quiet. Who has these visions of death at 24? Like you're like your version in your mind, it's not the shit,
no,
but it's pleasant, kind of quiet.
And then you say my niggas is gonna bring the riots to the people that did it.
Giving cats
opposite
of diets. So but what you mean by that?
So time out. I'm at that age. I don't know what that means, right? I don't know what happens when you pass away. He knows.
How do you know at 24?
What kind of encyclopedia? Because there was no Google, so he just read on.
He just knew
that you gain 30 pounds
when
you die.
You gain 30 pounds when you die.
No lie.
No lie.
So I believed it when he said no lie.
I was like, yeah, he researched
no lie. I was like,
oh, he said no lie. He meant that. He said,
that really happened.
He researched that.
Yeah,
son.
It's the opposite of diet.
The opposite of diet.
And we ain't even talking about the rhymes yet, because you did the kind of quiet.
Right, kind of quiet. Bring the riot. Opposite of diet. Like
lazy eye.
Listen, this is him being him, poking fun at himself, black and ugly as ever. Lazy eye. I was high when they hit me. I took a few cats with me. Shit. I need the company?
Because it's kind of quiet.
Son.
My God.
It's kind of quiet, so I need the company. Like, I gotta take somebody with me. I need the company. Man.
Apologies in order.
Like, I didn't want this to go down this way. To Tiana, my daughter. But, to say if it was up to me, you would be with me.
Sort of like that.
Sort of like Daddy Dearest. My vision, be the clearest. Silences so you can't hear it. Now listen, this is all Daddy Dearest, vision be the clearest, can't hear it. It's like, competition still fear it.
Don't ask me. I went from ashy to nasty to classy still.
And what was the beginning of Juicy? This young man, he came up with the phrase.
That was
Sky's the
Sky's
Limit.
the Limit. Yeah.
He came up with the phrase. He went from ashy to classy. I like that. Son. 20.
This verse went over heads. This verse went under the surface. This verse went. Why?
I even think the choice to use that hook went over people's heads.
Yes.
Like, that's not all. MCs, like, this is not just random people.
No.
That's not all. MCs had the gall to pray and pray on my downfall. Now, mind you, this is a sample from DMC. This shit was back in 88, 87, 89.
Early.
Like, and of course, back then, it wasn't meant in a literal sense. But
yeah.
the concept of the song, you hear the call in the beginning, we gonna kill you, this and that, jealousy's them up. Like, y'all have, like, y'all praying for me, son.
Oh, man.
Man. 24 years, like, I can't, I'll never be able to get past the fact that this is a young, adult black male that is a migrant to the United States, has been there maybe about 8 to 9 years, maybe 10, 12, whatever. And this is what the pictures that he paints.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, man. Oh. Like I said, this verse, when I revisited it, it took me back to him foreshadowing, him feeling the pressure, because he was getting death threats because of the East Coast West Coast thing, because of Pac passing away. It elevated from people just hating on him,
right?
Because the early stages of his career was just hate,
right?
It was like King of New York, fuck out of here, like all that stuff.
Right.
And it went to another level to where it was death threats.
Crazy.
So. And shout out to Genius, because I wondered about this line when he said fingers in the ass again. So I guess he's referencing sitting around with your thumb up your ass as people, and then it talks about the $50 half a men. Just people that aren't really getting it, daydreaming. And then he goes to a line that we definitely were breaking down in school. I remember this.
I remember this line.
Your whole team and Be More Gone and Freeman. And
initially, we were like,
yeah, it was like a triple almost entendre because more gone than free men means when you're free,
exactly,
you're gone. So to be more gone than a free man,
but
Morgan
Freeman to son,
yeah,
I can't do it.
I was like,
man. Son,
and again, he didn't build it up really big. It was just
that's not what he does.
Team and your whole team and Be More Going to Freeman, and they just kept going. Took the cream in. Moved to new places, which he moved to New Jerusalem, Jersey, new faces. Up to school faces. When I flip,
listen. Even that line. When I flip, I make the papers. Like even that line. Like even that's like a. Yeah. I don't even have to tell you what I'm gonna do. When I do something, you gonna know because it's gonna be in the paper.
Yeah.
Son, dangerous. Goodfellas. Niggas can't bang with us. Tried to do me.
It's like a letter. It's like a letter, like, yo.
Tried to do me. My crew be unruly. What kind of crew you got? Some old school cats. They're called Gats Toolies, called Blacks Moolies. Niggas cool as smoke roolies, and fuck without rubbers. Now why?
Yeah, that sounds like he's referencing Italians,
right?
In his crew,
right?
Old school cats. It makes you just think of a scene out of Sopranos, Goodfellas.
Called Gats Toolies.
Yeah.
Called Blacks Moolies. Yeah, we know that that's the Italian slang.
Smoke woolies.
Son.
And I don't have anything to do with woolies for y'all that don't really know much about those. I think is that coke infused.
Coke and weed smoked together.
PCP, all that in one blunt.
Son.
And the without rubbers thing, that's wild as well. But
they specialize. What they specialize in?
Killing wives and grandmothers.
Specialize in killing wives and grandmothers.
This guy's mind, man.
Son.
His mind is really, really demented.
And like, while he may not been thinking this is just my thinking. You go back to Scarface and there was no women, no kids.
Right.
But these niggas, they specialize in killing wives and grandmothers. Like, son,
wow.
Who are you trusting? When Frank start busting, Frank starts something. Killing you gently. Son.
And I took this line and turned it into a hook. God meant me to push a Bentley. Got my man Torre on that joint.
Son.
I thought that was just...
God meant me to push a Bentley?
Yeah. For him
Like,
to go gently, God meant me to push a Bentley to have that one bar around with itself 3 times.
Son.
And to
Killing
say
me
God
gently.
meant me.
God meant, like, this was ordained.
Yeah.
God meant me to push a Bentley.
Yeah. And you know what happened as a writer, my ear perked up because I was like, all right, what's he gonna rhyme next? And then he goes
All the way left.
Yeah.
Me and Sean Combs taking broads home.
Right.
I'm like, you like, wait a minute.
I was like, okay, so
Now,
you
son.
rhymed that bar with itself.
Yeah.
But it was still slick. Me and Sean Combs taking broads home.
On the phone.
And around that time, you might not have even, you knew Puffy as Puffy.
Uh-huh.
A lot of people didn't really.
Nobody knows Sean
Combs.
A lot of people didn't really know his name was Sean Combs.
So this is again.
Son.
He's not giving you the punchlines right in your face.
Man.
It took you a second, like Sean Combs. Oh,
Sean Combs.
yeah.
On the phone with the chip.
And back then, you had the phones with the chip.
Son.
It was kind of like jailbroken phones.
Yeah, jailbreaking phone because back then it wasn't no AT&T, Verizon,
Right.
like you know what I mean.
So if you had a cell phone with the chip, you were able to just make calls.
Just calls
Yeah,
random.
you just pay a one-time fee. Got the phone with the chip, and now you call everybody. My brother had one of them joints.
Jesus Christ.
With these Cristal chicks about to make a home.
About to make our own porno flicks. My life's the shit.
Ah man. And it was lines in the third verse too. I felt like those two.
Man.
Those
two verses.
They synced up really well.
They did.
And he went and had some. That third verse when he's talking about eating shrimp a la carte, bitches from Brussels eating clams and mussels, octopus.
Sorry. But listen, pretty face, no waist. I just want the bush so I can mac it. Give her a package to put, son. Get the fuck out of here. This guy is fucking out of here,
visualize
man.
it. Before I go to sleep,
I check the beds in the closet so I can sleep safe. Son. Yeah, man. Son. Again, these are 25 to 27, like depending upon when he recorded it, when it was released, whatever.
Yes.
These are 25 to 27-year-old rhymes. Can you
a 25-year-old?
From a 25 to 25-year-old at the time. Son.
The imagery, I didn't even know what mussels. I never heard of Brussels.
I never heard of Brussels.
I didn't know octopus could be digested.
Son.
It was just things that his mind went from the 30 pounds when you die.
What is, like, who even thinks like that?
To saying apologies to my daughter.
If it was up to me, you would be with me. Like,
yeah, I just, man, even the more going to Freeman, like, it's just so many little things in here that
it's
from a writer perspective, we had to take a step back and say,
be like, who thinks like this?
What?
Like who?
Yeah,
man.
I don't know, man.
I like it's just this. This is like, to me, this is the epitome of. What's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know.
Because, okay, all right, just when you think about the song as a whole,
Yep.
My downfall, people want to kill me, people want me to die. So this is really like, if I died, like the first verse is if I died. Ben sped off, should have pushed him dead off, wiped the sweat off, Ben sped off, ain't, like all of that.
Yep.
This is what happens. My mom's at the casket, screaming bastard, crying, know my friend's lying. Like, this is the scene. Yeah. If this actually happens. You gained, like, my crew went back to go get him. You gained 30 pounds when you died, no lie, lazy. Like, all of this is a vision of him actually dying. Yeah. So, like, this is my downfall. Like, this is what people are waiting on.
They're waiting on it. Yes, they're praying.
So, man. But then on the second verse, it was like, okay, well, I get that's what y'all waiting on, but I got me and my team, we ready for it.
Right.
Like all you niggas, fingers in y'all ass again, $50 $500,000, y'all daydreaming, fucking around, get wet like semen, your whole team, like, so it was like this was the response on the second verse, man, like this.
Yeah.
Man.
It's just like what he had for y'all that would come from.
Yeah. This was like warning expanded.
And that third verse, he just talks about being around the world twice. We got Mo Ice, Mo Night. He just talks about where he is and what he's doing and how much he has, and it's success.
Man.
And that's why people are praying for his downfall.
That's why. That's why the success is a bother to them. The success is not something that sits well with them.
I mean, To think that in his mind, this album was gonna win an entire coast over the people that were mad at him over. You know, he was like, once they hear the Cali record, I got him. Like, he wasn't concerned. He never saw this escalating to death.
I don't think anybody did.
No, and I get that. I think Pac's getting shot, you know, really changed everything. Because even if it wasn't connected to him or the beefs that they had, it was like they wanted retaliation.
It was gonna spin out like that anyway.
Yeah, I gotta lose one too. Fuck that.
Yeah.
You know.
That's how it go.
And you know, they changed the world by leaving, man. They altered everything. They shifted everything.
Absolute martyrs.
I have no idea what music would sound like. I have no idea what movements would have been started with these two guys.
I can only imagine.
Yeah. The influence in New York City, it was unimaginable. It was unfathomable.
I still remember being in Brooklyn when this happened. Yeah. Like I think we were home on spring break or something at the time.
We were home on spring break. I remember Bonsu called me, and my brother, you know, who produced 3 songs on Ready to Die.
On Ready to Die, true.
You know, he was inconsolable.
Crazy.
I'm just thinking about prior to his death, he received his flowers because the borough.
Listen,
we were like soldiers.
It was like Messiah. Like,
yeah.
It was like he could do no wrong.
No, seriously. We were like,
you know,
it was weird.
It was really like, Biggie in Brooklyn versus everybody.
It was hypnotized. It was like, for real. Like, nah, that's him. Like, I was comfortable being a fan. I was comfortable being, like, I had no problem in my space saying, this is the guy. Like, nah, we good. We are good. He could have put out clothing. He could have put out any artist. He could have did what he wanted to do. If he'd have switched it and be like, yo, we not shooting no more. We on some other shit. Everybody been like, all right,
let's do it.
Yeah, you know
let's do some other shit.
So,
man,
I mean,
crazy.
Are we trying to paint a picture for y'all, bring y'all back and rationalize the thinking? But 25 years
ago.
This is powerful stuff, man, for this kid to see
a literal kid
what was happening.
Yeah.
Right? To know that people were coming
for him.
To wish to end his life.
Yeah.
And, man. It's
Jesus Christ.
It's deep. It's deep.
It is.
It's really a blessing to be able to sit here and reflect on it in these times. But we knew, man. We knew he was special.
Son, from early.
Yeah.
From early.
So.
And I feel like we lived in we managed to find a good era to walk this earth in.
Bruh.
We actually lived through Michael Jordan. We lived through Mike Tyson. We lived through Big. We lived to actually live through this era, bro.
That's what I'm saying. You call me old, but I'm good.
So we caught a good era, bro. We caught a good era. Crazy.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm cool with it. I'm cool.
Yeah. You know. So look, thank y'all for being with us. This was fun for us to revisit.
Go down memory lane.
Where we started with Big.
True.
20-something episodes ago.
Right, remember that. Episode 1.
Episode 1 was big.
True.
So he'll be back. You know, hopefully, like I said, his fam will see this and continue to live on. His legacy, his words.
Yes,
Hopefully y'all got something from this. Continue to subscribe, continue to support the channel.
This is true.
Audio podcast, nobarsoff.com. Get your merch.
Everywhere.
Everything.
NoBarsOff.com, #legday.com,
Yes.
YouTube.com. Just type in No Bars Off. Go to your local, like whatever your podcast provider is. Check them out. I'm sure we probably on there. Google, Spotify, Amazon, iHeart, all of that. Y'all make sure y'all check us out. Subscribe, man. We don't do this just for us, even though we would do. We do it for free. We do it like this is what we do. We do this on a random Friday night, just hanging around, sitting down, having drinks and shit. But
yes, sir.
We're glad to see that y'all enjoy this. We're glad to see that we're not the only people that pay attention to these bars. So we're going to keep hitting y'all, man. Pause. Yeah. We out here.
Follow us on IG, No Bars Off Show.
Yes, sir.
Yo, whatever y'all doing out there, man. Shout out to all my educators. Keep going hard. I know it's the Great Resignation. So if you happen to leave the position that you at, like
Right.
my man's gonna do next year.
Yeah, I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
Whatever you choose, whatever endeavor you choose,
Yes,
whatever
sir.
that you got your heart into, just go after it. We're not saying work hard because
We saying quit. Do what you gonna do.
do what you gonna do, man. When you love it, it's not work. So
Man.
take no bars off. Peace.
Real spitters take no bars off. Huh. Yeah. MCs take no bars off.